ਸਾਰਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਪਿਆਰ ਭਰੀ ਸਤਿ ਸ੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਮੈਂ ਤੁਹਾਡੀ ਆਪਣੀ ਸੋਨੀਆ ਵੈਸਟ Today we are in Vancouver at David Lamb Park at International Day of Yoga 2023. The message is one community, one family, one earth. So we are expecting about 500 people here today to do yoga together, breathing and being positive and just loving their life. Stay tuned and let's take you to the yoga now.
Good morning to all of you. Namaste, namaskar. Such a wonderful feeling to see all of you in this very magnificent park setting. First of all, let me thank City of Vancouver for giving us this nice, beautiful David Lamb Park. A round of applause for the City of Vancouver, as well as I recognize the presence of Chair Park Board Scott Jensen and Vice Chair of Vancouver School Board Priti Faridkot. Mr. Steve Rai from Vancouver Police Department, Deputy Chief is here, and of course we'll be having some member of Legislative Assembly here. But first of all, let me convey my deep gratitude and thanks to each one of you who have taken time to be part of this celebration of International Day of Yoga 2023. This is the final event of the Councilate. In the run-up to this big day, we had celebrated various curtain raisers and through a lot of partners who are present here, and without support of the community, without the support of the yoga partner, without the sponsorship of people, companies, we would not have been possible for us to do this event today. As you all know, yoga is the ancient wisdom India has given to the world, and it was in 2015 when United Nations General Assembly on the request of India decided to celebrate 21st June as International Day of Yoga. Though we are doing it on a Saturday morning, but it is in the same week, so we can adopt that we are doing it on 21st June. 21st June is also significant for Canadians because it is the Indigenous Day for the Canadian Indigenous people. So what a coincidence, and 21st June is also the longest day in our life. The sun sign is summer solstice, as you say. So yoga is good for mental and physical well-being. As you see the logo, it's yoga for peace and harmony, and this year's celebration is on the theme of yoga for Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam. To my friends, Canadian friends, Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam is world is one, and as a G20 presidency, India's motto is also Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, one earth, one family, one planet. So with that mantra, let's enjoy this beautiful setting, and please feel free to stretch out, do as much as possible by each one of you, because each one of us is a different human being. So I think the yoga session will be led by Art of Living Guru Anand, and he will give you various directions. Please follow it. Please be happy and do the yoga, and I hope that you will take away and make yoga a part of your life in days to come and benefit out of it. Thank you once again for coming here. Let's enjoy this beautiful yoga session. We are doing yoga protocol as per the guidelines of Government of India, and it is doable by everybody. So now I invite our MC for this to take the proceedings further. Thank you very much.
First off, I would like to acknowledge that today we are doing yoga on the unceded traditional territories of the Musqueam, Squamish, and Tsleil-Waututh First Nations. We thank them for giving us this opportunity today. It is my pleasure to be sharing the stage with Preeti Faircott. I see that for it? Vice Chair of the Vancouver School Board, and with the Consul General of India. Thank you very much. Namaste. It is a great honor to be here. It is a beautiful park. It is a beautiful setting for us to be here today. I am very honored to be in front of all of you. I can feel all of the good feelings that are resonating from all of you. And I just have one little ask, if you can share with me. I'd like to take a photo with all of you, if you don't mind. If everyone can just give me a smile, and I am going to share this. So this is just too beautiful. One second. Are you okay? If you applaud, that means that you don't mind being in a photo with me. All right, here we go. Can I get Everybody, get right in here, please. Smile. Thank you very much. Have a great day. I will just hand the mic over.
So I'm joined on stage and on the stages that you see in the middle of us by some wonderful yoga teachers in our community here in Vancouver. We have Bhavna ji from the Art of Living Foundation. We have Neeraj Kumar from the Indian Cultural Association. We have Nutan ji, esteemed yoga teacher in the Vancouver community. And we have Tarana ji, Happiness Wellness Yoga, wonderful organization here in Vancouver. We have Megha ji as well with the Indian Cultural Association. And we have Karthik Chatapuram from the Art of Living Foundation. I'd like to thank the Consulate General, Manish ji, and the whole organization for putting together such a wonderful event, all the sponsors, everybody. And I'd like to thank everybody for making time for your mental health, mental wellness, and happiness today. You know, when we are happy, when we are in yoga, we affect our families, our community, our city. And so this is actually a great service that you're doing for yourself and for everybody. Now, the most important thing as we do yoga today is to be in yoga. What does that mean? It means to be equanimous. It means to go to just your limit and be mindful of where you are. So there is no need to go beyond your limit and stretch to an extent that we might get injured. It's very, very important that we are happy, we are peaceful. Stiram Sukham Asanam. From Patanjali Yoga Sutra says, be where you are steady. So if you find your breath wavering a little bit, then you know that you've gone a little bit too far. So be steady. Yeah? Another request perhaps before we begin is, you know, we can take some of our socks off because I know it's a little chilly, but as we start doing yoga, we will get warmer and we'll be able to have good grip on our yoga mat. We want to be safe. You know, I know the city is here, so we have to be very safe. Yeah, good. So we'll all have a seat. If you're not seated already, I'll have a seat as well. And then we'll start by invoking the good graces of the universe for our practice.
Talking to MK Anand, and he led us all in the yoga exercises this morning. He's from the Art of Living Foundation. Good morning, Sat Shri Akal, Namaste.
Namaste, namaste. Thank you very much for having me.
Yeah, of course, your voice is so soothing. Tell me a bit about this practice and how it's helped you in your life.
Yeah, so Art of Living really focuses on breath work, yoga, yoga philosophy. As an engineer myself, there's a lot of stress in my daily life that I help mitigate by breath work, meditation, and these ancient practices. So 22 years ago, my father kind of encouraged me to go and learn these tools, and I found them very useful as my life became busier and I needed, to take more responsibility. And so it really helps my mind calm down, be centered, be available to people, and to serve my community.
Art of Living Foundation, tell me a little bit about that.
Yes. So the foundation is in 140 countries around the world, founded in India by Gurudev Sri Sri Ravi Shankar. It's touched millions of people, and in every city, almost every continent in the world, there's local community volunteers learning meditation and teaching it to their fellow people in their areas, and it's a really really sweet and a heartfelt organization, but really connected to really ancient knowledge and preserving the authenticity of the knowledge.
So yoga is difficult for some people. What would you give them for advice as to maybe practice this at home, even breathing exercises, something you can tell our viewers that they can do at home?
Yeah. So my advice always is don't do anything that is difficult. Do things that make life easier. So breath work, everybody with breath can breathe, right? And so do postures only to the amount that is comfortable for you. So it really doesn't matter how flexible you are. The whole point is so that when you breathe and you're in a posture, your mind calms down. So you do as much as that, and then you do some breath work that you can learn, and then you sit quietly in meditation and just observe the mind and be okay with this. And then when you go out in the real world, you're okay with whatever happens because you've practiced.
What about the chant? There's a mantra or there's a sound. What can you say to our viewers? Maybe look right in that camera and repeat something that would be very soothing for us.
Yeah, sure. So in terms of chants, all these chants are in like ancient languages, Sanskrit and languages that have been around for thousands of years. And so it's really nice to connect to that ancient vibration because it's been here for thousands of years. And so when we chant in Sanskrit, our mind calms down. The meanings of these chants are usually praising good qualities and good invocations for good things to happen in our life. So I'll do a quick chant. Om Asato Ma Satgamaya Tamaso Ma Jyotirgamaya Mrityurma Amritam Gamaya. Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. From the untruth, let us move towards the eternal truth. From dullness and inertia, let us move towards light and enthusiasm. From the relative, let us move towards the infinite and eternal. Peace within, peace around us, peace to the divine energies that surround us.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, M. Cannon.
So much.
We're talking to Deputy Chief Steve Rye of the Vancouver Police Department. Steve Rye, we just saw you do some yoga. How do you feel after all of that?
I feel great. It's stretched the body and culturally became more aware. The yoga, is an ancient Indian tradition, and really proud that the Vancouver Police Department were invited here. Vancouver is a rich, diverse community, and I tell you, the Indian culture, diaspora, the Indian consulate are doing a great job on really growing our community here in a positive way. So this is a very positive event and really happy to participate.
Absolutely. We see you at a lot of events. You're always supporting and, you're protecting the community, and at the same time, you're finding a way to de-stress. This is important for people that have stressful jobs such as yourself.
Well, there's a lot of pressure, I think, on everybody coming out of COVID, whether it's the police, fire, emergency services, media. It's just good that we can all get out in the park, enjoy a beautiful area right by the water. It just gets that flow going. So, yeah, it's good to de-stress, but I think it's no different for everybody else. It's just nice to be a community city, right? Vancouver's for everybody, and it's nice to see everybody out here.
So the yoga that you just did, you were front and center, right at the front there, I saw you. So kind of an example today. Are you going to practice this in your daily life?
I am. I was trying to remember each pose because they were not difficult expert level. They were things you could do at home, and as we get older, it's probably a good idea to stretch. So I am going to actually do some research and try to print out some stuff and practice. Yeah.
Very good. So you can give our viewers one last message if you like.
Well, the motto for yoga for this year is One World, One Family. And that is so appropriate for Vancouver. We are one city with lots of different challenges, but we're one family. So let's just keep our entire Lower Mainland, British Columbia together, and let's just respect each other and let's move forward together.
Very good. So we would like to say to you, namaste.
Namaste. Thank you very much. Thank you.
You can see who we've run into at this yoga retreat this morning. We've got Mr. Sunil with us from Dil Diyan Galla. Everybody knows him. He's all about, wellness and making sure that the people of our community are getting help that they need. Sunil ji, namaste.
थैंक यू वेरी मच, थैंक यू संजा टीवी।
Very good. आपको कैसा लगा योगा?
मुझे योगा इसलिए अच्छा लगता है, योगा वही लोग कर सकते हैं जिनकी मानसिक सेहत अच्छी होती है और जो अपनी मानसिक सेहत के प्रति थोड़ा इंटरेस्ट लेते हैं, उसको सुधारना चाहते हैं। हमें बड़ी खुशी है काउंसिल जनरल ने, संजा टीवी ने ये उपराला किया है इस योगा डे पे। योगा से ही होगा, क्या होगा? मानसिक सेहत की फिटनेस। और हम लोग क्या बात करते हैं? दिल दियां गल्ला, मन में भरकर मत जिए, मन भरकर जिए। थैंक यू वेरी मच सोनिया जी, टॉकिंग अबाउट दिल दियां गल्ला। गाइस, बड़ी जल्दी ddg.ca लॉन्च हो जाएगा। किसी को कोई भी आवश्यकता हो अबाउट देयर मेंटल हेल्थ, प्लीज गो दिल दियां गल्ला कम्युनिटी सर्विसेज। थैंक यू वेरी मच सोनिया जी, यू आर वन ऑफ द best and the biggest supporter of Dil Diyan Galla.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Dil Diyan Galla and yoga, that makes sense together. Mansak Seth. Thank you so much. We are talking to Tarana ji, who led the ceremony today in stretching and feeling your best self from happiness and wellness yoga. Tarana ji, how are you?
God's grace, it's a beautiful divine day.
Everybody, I sensed the mood just shift. Everybody was a little bit, hyper at the beginning, and they just calmed right down.
So true. Yoga itself, it means yogaschit vritti nirodha. Yoga can restrain the modulation of mind. When you feel, first of all, invoked, grateful, you connect to your own inner faculties. And when you melt down all your inhibitions, then you feel the oneness with the divine, which is all surrounding you, within you. And that's how when you feel harmony, you want to become an instrument just to share that harmony.
Amazing. I can see the joy on your face, and it's contagious. Everyone feels uplifted after that.
That's so true. And won't believe it's part of your life. It becomes your lifestyle. You know why we are so stressful? We are always either in past or in future. Yoga connects you to your present moment. That is the reality. And then you feel there is nothing to worry about. You become happy and you become well completely.
You can't control the future. You can't change the past. So the only time is right now. Thank you so much, Tarana ji. Thank you so much.
Thank you, and happy International Day of Yoga. Look at this beautiful arrangement. And today, I think multicultural communities, everybody united together for one thing. Because complete health is the balance of physical, mental, emotional, spiritual, and social well-being.
Very well said. Thank you so much. Namaste. We are talking to Spali ji. She's one of the volunteers here. She's a businesswoman locally and also just a volunteer doing yoga and loving her life. Tell us about today.
It's amazing. It's amazing. It's a wonderful experience because I am totally into fitness. I love yoga and gym. So this is my passion. So I came here as a volunteer.
It's a lot of positivity, a lot of energy this morning.
Yes, it's amazing because when we start doing Om means positivity. You are giving vibration to the universe. So universe works for you. So that positivity is around us.
Beautiful. Look in the camera and say Om for us one time.
Yeah. Om.
Beautiful. Thank you so much, Supali ji.
Thank you so much. Thank you, Sonia. It's a lovely meeting you. Thank you.
Okay, namaste ji. आपका नाम क्या है?
नमस्ते, मेरा नाम रेशमा मिश्रा है। मैं आज यहाँ योगा में वॉलंटियर कर रही हूँ। वॉलंटियर नहीं, पार्टिसिपेट करने आई हूँ।
आपको कैसा लगा आज का प्रोग्राम?
बहुत ही अच्छा। तन मन सबकी शांति और सबकी समृद्धि, एंड फॉर अ हेल्दी माइंड एंड हेल्दी सोल। थैंक यू।
Namaste.
नमस्ते।
We are talking to the Consulate General of India, Vancouver, Mr. Manish ji himself. We know him and we really appreciate the fact that you are bringing the community together with these initiatives. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Sanjha TV, for supporting this event and always covering our event wherever we do. As you all know, today was the final culmination of the series-long events which we were doing in Vancouver and other areas, including Saskatchewan, Calgary, other places. So we did a lot of curtain raisers. Today was the final event of International Day of Yoga, which the theme of this year's was Vasudhaiva Kutumbakam, as I said in my remarks. World is one. So it was a great energy here. 400-500 people came from all over Vancouver area supporting this initiative of the Consulate and Government of India. I'm really thankful to each one of the people who came here and participated in this big session of yoga. Yoga is ancient Indian wisdom, and it brings a lot of value to mental health, physical well-being, peace and harmony. And I believe that through this session which we did today, and the viewers of Sanjha TV will try to adopt this unique ancient wisdom and find happiness from within themselves and be healthy.
Very good. Thank you, Mr. Manishi. I was going to ask you questions, but you answered everything that I was going to ask you. You did perfectly. Will you join me one time just to say Om with me? Okay, ready?
Om.
Thank you so much. Very good to see you. Thank you. We are talking to the Vice Chair of the Vancouver School Board, Preeti ji. How are you? Sat Shri Akal.
ਸਤਿ ਸ਼੍ਰੀ ਅਕਾਲ ਆਮ ਗੁੱਡ
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਅੱਜ ਦਾ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਕਿੱਦਾਂ ਲੱਗਿਆ? ਆਪਣੇ ਬਾਰੇ ਦੱਸੋ ਥੋੜਾ ਜਿਹਾ ਤੇ ਪ੍ਰੋਗਰਾਮ ਬਾਰੇ।
ਹਾਂਜੀ ਮੈਂ ਵੈਨਕੂਵਰ ਸਕੂਲ ਬੋਰਡ ਦੀ ਵਾਈਸ ਚੇਅਰ ਹਾਂ ਸੋ ਆਮ ਰਿਪਰੈਜ਼ੈਂਟਿੰਗ ਸਿਟੀ ਟੁਡੇ ਹੇਅਰ I think the program was really amazing. You know how they say that yoga can connect the mind and the soul. It actually does. We should have doubled up this space. This program is for every person of different age, so it doesn't matter which culture, which age group you are in. I think yoga fits all. So.
I think every year it will get bigger and bigger ਕਰਕੇ ਅੱਜ ਕਿੰਨੇ ਜਣੇ ਆਏ ਸੀਗੇ? More than last year. The next year ਹੋਰ ਵੀ ਆਓਗੇ?
Yeah, I think City of Vancouver, through we can help expand this program more, and hopefully next year if they 500 people see, I think next year 1,000 registered ਹੋਣਗੇ. Yes.
ਤੁਹਾਨੂੰ ਕੀ ਲੱਗਦਾ ਹੈ ਯੋਗਾ ਐਵਰੀ ਡੇ ਤੁਸੀਂ ਆਪਣੇ ਲਾਈਫ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਇੰਪਲੀਮੈਂਟ ਕਰੋਗੇ?
ਹਾਂਜੀ for sure. ਅੱਜ 30 to 40 minutes ਅਸੀਂ ਇੱਥੇ ਕੀਤਾ ਸੀ ਐਂਡ ਉਹਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੀ ਜਿਹੜੀ ਕਾਫੀ ਸਟ੍ਰੈਸਸ ਸਾਡੀ ਡੇਲੀ ਰੂਟੀਨ ਦੇ ਵਿੱਚ ਹੁੰਦੀਆਂ ਉਹ ਕਾਫੀ ਚਲੀ ਗਈਆਂ ਸੋ I think I will start doing at least 15 minutes a day. So
I think it's good for positivity and I can see that on your face today.
yes, I feel really like positive. I feel refreshed. So I think I'm going to implement this on a regular basis.
Very good. One thing, Preeti ji, if you want to look at that camera right there and let our viewers know something, a message you want to give to our community.
I just want to say to our community that there is so many events that's happening on a regular basis. The more we come out, the more we support our community. It's great to represent us so that Vancouver can see the diversity of our culture.
Very well said. Thank you so much. Sat Shri Akal.
Thank you. Sat Shri Akal.
So today we celebrated at David Lamb Park in Vancouver. We celebrated International Day of Yoga 2023, and the message was one family, one earth, all of us together, community. Mr. Manish invited the community to come and celebrate today, and yoga is one of those things that helps you to feel more positive in your life. If you're stressed out, you can do yoga, you can do breathing. They practiced, the saying Om, like this Om, Om. You can practice this in your daily life. You got to see everybody doing this. It doesn't matter where you're from. It doesn't matter if you're able to do the exercises. You can do them at your own pace. So we've learned something here today. Implement this into your regular life. It's a great thing to do. So I encourage all of our viewers to do yoga at home. I'm your host, Sonia West. Thank you for watching.